Are you looking for the best family camping tents? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best tents on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Coleman 6-Person Instant Cabin Tent. The Coleman Instant Cabin has an enormous cult following, and when we tried it, we could see why. This is a phenomenal tent for the casual car camper and those who prefer not to mess around with complicated poles and protracted setup times. This charming little tent impressed right off the bat. We tested the 4-person version of this tent and have to say that, when they say instant, they mean it. The aluminum poles extend and collapse using a button system that is a cinch to figure out. Vertical walls, 2 large side windows, and 1 floor-to-ceiling door with an adjacent window gave a decidedly cabin-like feel. A roomy floor plan and the center height allow for easy movement and plenty of breathing room. An integrated rainfly further contributes to the ease of setup, particularly for the entry-level camper. This family camping tent isn't without its flaws, however. It can feel stuffy. The lack of a rear window and sunroof prevented the kind of airflow we prefer. We'd love to see a second door or a rear window to improve overall ventilation on this tent. That aside, this entry-level tent is perfect for weekend getaways, backyard staycations, or even for a little pop-up playhouse for kids to enjoy. At number 2. Coleman 4-Person Skylodge Instant Camping Tent. If you want a sturdy tent with superior ventilation that sets up in a matter of seconds, you're going to love the Coleman Skylodge Instant Tent. When we tested this 4-person tent, my son and I arrived at an unfamiliar campground after dark. A nearby family spent over 40 minutes pitching their standard tent, which they had used many times prior. It took me under 5 minutes to have this tent set up and our sleeping bags rolled out. I expected this tent to be easy to set up, but I had no idea it'd be quite this easy. Taking it down was just as simple. It was easy to disassemble and pack up, having us out of our campsite in no time. As for the experience in the Skylodge, this is a great tent. A mesh sunroof provides excellent airflow and panoramic views, and a floor-to-ceiling door and 3 windows on the remaining sides make for excellent cross-ventilation during summer camping months. 2 storage pockets were roomy enough for a wallet, a phone, an e-reader, a couple of headlamps, and even a children's audio player and headphones. An added E-port electrical sleeve allows you to easily run a cable to an outlet without compromising warmth in the tent. Aluminum poles make for a durable frame that feels like it could stand up to high winds, and a color-coded rainfly allows for simple orientation when inclement weather rolls in. The biggest complaint we had was that the poles can be a little sticky at first use. After a few more uses they now move with ease, but it wouldn't hurt to arrive at your campsite with a can of spray of lubricant while you're breaking this tent in. Also, we would have loved 2 doorways, to allow for easy entry and exit from either side. This 3-season tent is the complete package. Setup and breakdown are quick and easy. It has a roomy interior with lots of floor space and headroom, and it has size options that can outfit groups as small as 2 and as large as 10. My family loves this tent, and, as far as family camping tents are concerned, it has made us complete converts to the world of instant tents. Whether you're a new camper or just looking to simplify things when taking your family on camping adventures, this tent is a total winner. At number 3. Nightcat 2 to 4-Person Pop-Up Tent. We were excited to try out this tent by Nightcat. It had a ton of great online reviews and video bloggers hailed it as one of the best family tents for the price. We, unfortunately, were disappointed with our experience. While the telescoping frame opened up easily, one of the fiberglass poles popped apart when it came time to break it down. It looked easy to pop back into place, but we don't love the idea of needing to repair a tent at the end of each camping trip. What's more, the carrying bag split open the first time I zipped it shut and, from the looks of it, won't last more than 2 or 3 camping trips before it needs to be replaced. What we did like about this tent was the spacious footprint and the 2 large doors that allowed for a refreshing cross breeze. This tent has an integrated rainfly, and could have been stuffy without a lot of thoughtful attention to ventilation. Additionally, while the tent can't stand on its own without the rainfly is attached to the frame. Removal of the internal tent can turn this into a sun tent, adding versatility. This could have been our best value winner, but cheap components knocked it down to the bottom of our list. The design was great, so this is a real shame of craftsmanship. At number 4. Toogh 3 to 4 person camping tent. Like the Nightcat, this tent can't stand on its own without the integrated rainfly. The rainfly is attached to the telescoping fiberglass poles, and you can remove the internal tent for a sun tent or a minimal camping cover. The problem is that in tent mode, the Toogh doesn't have nearly the same level of ventilation as the other tents we tried. This may not be a big deal where you are, but in Southern California, it's a big deal. While the Toogh does come equipped with 2 doors that allow for crossbreeze, we longed for a few windows. We can see this tent as a good choice for couples, but for a family camping tent, its windowless, hexagonal design had a claustrophobic feel. This isn't a bad tent, it's probably the most lightweight we tried, and it's incredibly easy to set up. If you're only going to use your tent for sleeping in mild conditions, you might like this one. If you're someone who camps with groups and likes to use their tent as an escape spot to read or a quiet space for a cranky kid to re-regulate, it's our least favorite pick. What's more, there is no way this is a 4-person tent. This is a 3-person tent at best, if the third person is a small child.